I'm Jane Weatherley, the Chief Executive Officer of the Integrity Systems Company, and I'll be hosting this part of the forum today. For many across the country who have been battling floods earlier this year, fire and drought, who can't be here today, I'd like to acknowledge their courage and relentless commitment to the industry. The fires are blazing as we speak, are a horrifying reminder of the multitude of challenges that nature throws up at us at any one time. Our thoughts are with everyone out there in the thick of it, as these are certainly very challenging times. So I'm going to start today with providing you with a short introduction into the Integrity Systems Company and what we're all about, what we've achieved to date since we started, and give you an overview of what's to come with the forum this afternoon. Firstly, about integrity. So the Integrity Systems Company is a wholly owned subsidiary of Meat and Livestock Australia. ISC was initiated as the result of an industry review in 2015 that recommended that all of the integrity programs be managed under one entity, and that would be a subsidiary of MLA. The aim of this was to create far greater efficiencies in the delivery of these programs and greater alignment of activities. It has also helped to simplify governance structures with having one board that has oversight over all of the programs, and the extremely proactive Integrity Systems Task Force, which is made up of our peak industry councils as the platform that provides ongoing advice for the development and delivery. As an entity tasked with an incredibly important role for industry, we are seeing the integrity programs growing in importance with speed. Given our customers are really becoming even more focused on food safety, animal welfare, sustainability, and really wanting that verified story associated with what they're buying. In parallel, we are seeing biosecurity threats at our doorstep coming in thick and fast, such as African swine fever, which obviously doesn't cross over species, but is still a really good example of the threat that Australian agriculture faces every day. We need systems in place that are absolutely rock solid. We also have our competitors who have caught up with the systems we have in place. So we need to be innovative, we need to be utilising technology and data systems to get back ahead of the game. Our programs include the National Livestock Identification System, which is our animal traceability and movement system, LPA, or Livestock Production Assurance Program, which is our on-farm QA program that really verifies to our customers around the world that we have a minimum standard of best practice in place to ensure that food safety, animal welfare, sustainability, and biosecurity management. The other program is the LPA, National Vendor Declarations, and the EMVD system, which is essentially the documentation required to follow livestock through the supply chain when they're sold. Now, these systems have been put in place by our industry not to be overly bureaucratic and increase the burden to our producers, but to protect our industry should a biosecurity issue arise. And it also helps to provide that verification to our customers to over 100 markets around the world, that our incredible beef, our sheep meat and goat is all produced safely, so it's safe to eat, it's ethically produced, and is of high quality. An individual producer cannot make that case on their own. We need to be doing this as an industry to stand by what we sell. And we do it well. We do it really well. With over 197,000 producers are voluntarily part of the LPA program, and 120,000 of those producers have already been through the accreditation process that we have. As an industry, we demonstrate an unbelievable commitment to integrity and can only be exceptionally proud of what we achieve with these programs together. For the Integrity Systems Company, we've been extremely busy over the last 3 years getting the company set up with all the business as usual functions streamlined and operating. Our first year was a big focus on setting up governance structures with our new board, the Integrity Systems Task Force with our peak industry councils, and developing the company's strategy, which underpins how we operate and invest. Our second year was the initiation of the industry-driven initiatives, such as the EMVD, the first version of that, and the strengthened LPA program, which included the incorporation of animal welfare modules and also biosecurity. With that, the LPA recommitment process. We also supported the reform around the Safe Meat system with the initiation of the Safe Meat Policy Group, which really helped to consolidate and streamline the number of committees that are associated with supporting the Safe Meat partners. Most recently, we've been focusing on how we can transform our integrity programs to make it far easier for the supply chain to deliver and comply with the program requirements. And this has seen the initiation of the Integrity Systems 2025 and Beyond strategy, which you'll hear about very shortly. And we've also had a focus on finding more effective ways to monitor and manage compliance across programs, which enables us to be far more responsive to managing non-compliance across the issues. Obviously, being a young company, there's a lot of work to be done, so our agenda is really full for the next few years to improve the systems and really enhance that value proposition for our supply chain to be part of these programs. We're certainly focused, but always welcome any feedback or ideas that we can improve. Our next big achievement is to be announced right now, which is the Integrity Systems website. Oop. Too fast. So it is with great pleasure that I can advise that the Integrity Systems website is now available. This has been a work in progress for a while by our communications team led by Kathleen Allen and provides a much needed simplified platform for you to find all your Integrity Systems information. So on your seat, you'll find a postcard with a QR code on it, which will take you directly to the new website. This is your one-stop shop for all your information around LPA, MVDs and NLIS. It also has information around the various strategies that we're committed to delivering on. It has online carcass feedback resources for the Livestock Data Link program, information for our new producers and ongoing updates around news and events. So please jump on, have a look. It's a brilliant resource for everyone. And I'd really like to congratulate all of the ISC and MLA staff that have worked tirelessly to get the new website up and running. Now for today. Well, what a lineup we've got for you. We'll start with an overview of the Integrity Systems 2025 strategy and beyond. And then we'll introduce the main part of the session, which will be a short video to start with, and a supply chain panel session facilitated by the local fantastic person, Robbie Sefton. We were going to have a session on insights into new technology supporting our integrity systems after that. But what we've done is actually integrated that into the panel session to simplify the program. So from there, we'll go straight into a Q&A session, so you'll have an opportunity to ask questions. You'll then get a short wrap-up from me, and then we can all shoot through for some much-needed refreshments. So without any further waffle from me, it is with great pleasure that I introduce our Joe Quigley, Chief Operating Officer with the Integrity Systems Company, who is here to give you an overview of the Integrity Systems 2025 strategy and beyond. Joe is responsible for the operations and implementation of the Australian red meat industry's on-farm and through-chain integrity and traceability systems, which includes NLIS, MVDs and the LPA program. With an agricultural upbringing and a Bachelor of Agricultural Economics with honours from the University of New England, Joe has worked with MLA for over 15 years. She is an amazing industry asset and an icon that we have here, so please join me in welcoming Joe Quigley.
Great, thank you, Jane. Good afternoon, everyone. It's really great to be able to share with you some of the important things that we're progressing through the Integrity Systems Company. This afternoon, we will be placing the spotlight on the red meat industry's integrity system, a vital tool for managing disease and food safety risks, and a key underpinning of Australia's red meat access into more than 100 countries throughout the world. 2019 marks a significant milestone for the red meat integrity system, representing the 20th anniversary of the implementation of our National Livestock Identification System, or NLIS. Established in 1999 to underpin Australia's ongoing access to the European Union, the red meat industry took a transformational and world-leading approach to livestock identification and traceability through the implementation of NLIS. At a time when foot and mouth disease and mad cow disease, or BSE, were devastating the livelihoods of livestock producers in the UK and North America, the Australian red meat industry and government recognised the benefits of mandating NLIS to underpin biosecurity and food safety and to protect Australian red meat's enviable clean and green reputation. Whilst controversial at the time, the foresight and leadership demonstrated by the red meat industry 2 decades ago means that today consumers of Australian red meat, be it beef, sheep meat or goat meat, trust that it is safe to eat, is ethically produced and of a high quality. 20 years on, our red meat integrity system has evolved continuously, and I'm very excited to be able to share with you today the Integrity System 2025 strategy, the roadmap that has been developed by the red meat industry and the Integrity Systems Company that will guide the red meat integrity system of the future to 2025 and beyond. This afternoon, I'll provide you with an overview of the key drivers behind the development of the strategy, including the megatrends that the red meat industry will need to respond to in the future. And I'll give you a glimpse of what the red meat integrity system of the future looks like, including the areas of investment that will be prioritised over the coming years. But firstly, let me provide you with a brief recap on our current integrity system. The red meat integrity system comprises three key elements: the Livestock Production Assurance Program, or LPA, which is the red meat industry's on-farm assurance program covering food safety, animal welfare and biosecurity. With close to 200,000 producer participants nationally, LPA provides the evidence of safe farming and livestock management practices and is a really vital tool in meeting export market requirements. The LPA National Vendor Declaration, which is the declaration of the food safety status of livestock, underpinning market eligibility and livestock traceability. And finally, the NLIS, which is underpinned by state and territory legislation. NLIS is our national system for the identification and traceability of cattle, sheep and goats. Our integrity system is a significant underpinning of the $18.4 billion red meat industry, and each of these elements plays its part in ensuring red meat produced in Australia meets our customer expectations, supports expansion into new markets, and allows Australian product to be sold at a premium. Our integrity system also provides value back to red meat businesses by enabling individual animal performance to be captured, measured, and fed back to producers through tools like Livestock Data Link, and by supporting the supply chain in verifying the market eligibility of livestock via the NLIS database and our electronic NVDs. Through avoided disease costs and export market price premiums, investment into our integrity system is estimated to have delivered benefits of $499 million, or a return on investment of 7-1 during the five-year period of 2015 to 2020. With the ongoing spread of African swine fever across China and other key pork markets, such as Korea and the Philippines, it's a timely reminder of the important role our integrity system plays in disease mitigation and containment. While the integrity system programs that we have in place are far advanced compared to other domestic agricultural industries, globally our competitors are quickly catching up. As an industry heavily reliant on our export markets, it's essential that we maintain a competitive edge by understanding and responding to our customers, by leveraging technology and data to simplify yet strengthen our integrity system, and to ensure that our customers continue to have absolute trust in our product now and into the future. Recognising the need for change, the red meat industry initiated the development of the Integrity System 2025 strategy. The strategy was developed through consultation with participants from all sectors of the value chain and government, and was informed by market and consumer insights and a comprehensive analysis of the current state of our existing programs. Importantly, the strategy considered the megatrends that will impact on the food and agriculture sector over the next 20 years, including the growing importance of food safety and traceability, the increasing demands from consumers for environmental and social credentials, accurate and verifiable country of origin and product attribute claims, the rise of big data and data analytics and the opportunities that this presents, global value chains that are increasingly connected, and a trend towards greater international competition, meaning that there needs to be a clear point of difference for the Australian red meat product. So 20 years on from the start of NLIS, what is industry's vision for the red meat integrity system? What does industry want our integrity system of the future to achieve in 10 or 20 years from now? By accessing and using the latest technology and data systems, the integrity system of the future will be a seamless and valued tool for the industry, helping to create cost and operational efficiencies while ensuring that customers continue to have complete trust in the Australian red meat product. Through the red meat integrity system of the future, livestock and locations will be automatically identified, and animals will be tracked in real time. Market suitability will be determined through sensors and electronic data systems that enable automatic verification. Livestock producers will have a complete picture of livestock performance, genetics, productivity and quality, enabling timely and better decisions to be made. Data will transform the way we assess compliance and risk, increasing transparency and accountability across the industry. Industry participants will value the integrity system and will be proud to know that their system is like none other in the world. And consumers will have complete confidence in the origin of Australian red meat and will be actively seeking out our product ahead of all others. The first stage of delivering the strategy will be focused on identifying technologies and alternate approaches to integrity and traceability that can help to deliver on industry's vision. Through MLA's donor company, the Integrity Systems Company is already exploring solutions that will contribute to enhanced traceability and biosecurity. We hope to see significant improvements in lifetime traceability through identification devices that are designed to remain attached to an animal for life. And pain points with the current system will be removed through the development of location-aware devices that can automatically identify animals and notify their location to a central database with limited or no human intervention. And by leveraging the data that sits within our integrity system databases, we will be able to create a visual picture of our industry, better identify risks and opportunities, capture insights and implement predictive capabilities to improve biosecurity and disease management and underpin future market demands. So whether it be advanced facial recognition to uniquely and autonomously identify livestock, satellites supported by imaging technology that enable livestock to be tracked in real time, or sensors that underpin market eligibility and provenance claims, our industry has entered a new era where there is tremendous opportunity arising from digital technology, data systems and analytics. It's critical that we capitalise on this and strengthen our integrity system from the new generation of innovation that is available. Australia's red meat integrity system is a key underpinning of our $18.4 billion industry. As an industry heavily reliant on our export markets, it's essential that we maintain a competitive edge by understanding and responding to our customers. By leveraging technology and data, we will be able to simplify and strengthen our integrity system to create a valued resource for the red meat industry and to ensure that our customers continue to have absolute trust in our product now and into the future. The Integrity System 2025 strategy aims to shape the future of red meat traceability and integrity and is the beginning of an exciting journey for both the red meat industry and the Integrity Systems Company. We hope you come away from this afternoon's forum with the same level of excitement about what the future integrity system presents, and we look forward to working with all of you in making industry's vision a reality. Thank you, and I'd now like to welcome Jane Weatherley back to the stage.